Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, I have a great little collection of books that'll really help you get a jump start on your Christmas cards. So this is the 9th little book, 9 of them already, of Christmas, and this one is the Essential Book of Christmas Sentiments 2024. And these have gold and silver foiling, and together you cards, they make cards just like this one. Beautiful little Santa. This one is going to be our giveaway card for this episode. So if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer can win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, let's take a look, flip through these. So we've got 120 festive pages, 20 wonderful designs. So you're getting 6, if my math is correct, and I think it is. You're getting 6 each of these. And let's measure these. I always forget to do that. So they are just slightly over 4 inches. And slightly under 6 inches. Okay, so you're getting 6 of these, so I'm going to try to skip the duplicates here. I love the little, what is that, like a little Range Rover or something like that, with cute little packages. Love the Christmas tree. They are ready for Christmas. And I love this little whimsical Santa and his friends. Beautiful moon with the penguins. And of course, a festive little jukebox. And I love this scene, the nativity. Oh, it's beautiful. You're only getting 2 of the 3 kings there. Oh no, you're getting 1 king and a shepherd. All right, and then, but the pastel colors in this are really pretty. And then, okay, Dad has celebrated too much on this one. Look at all the chocolates. And then we've got a Christmas cracker, which can go this way or this way. And then beautiful little kid with a donkey and a basket full of carrots for Christmas. That's so cute. Taking care of his little donkey. And then Santa is making his list. And then look at the cute puppies. And then I love this one. It's so cheerful with the little whipped topping on the hot chocolate and a cute little gingerbread. And then this one, it's so cute because it's just a non-traditional Christmas color, but the wreaths, the colors are gorgeous. Okay, and then we've got our really cute little dinosaur. And then cute puppy. And look at that kitty. This looks like a little vintage one to me, like from an old style Christmas card. This beautiful poinsettia scene. Love the borders on that. Okay, here's the girl bringing a basket of carrots to the donkey now. And then, oh, here are the 3 kings. Okay, now Santa's really making a list. This one says naughty, this one says naughty, and this one says nice. I was gonna see, it looks like the naughty list is pretty long. And then we've got this beautiful coach. Gorgeous. And then that's it. Okay. And then let's take a look at these sentiments. Now these are also some really great non-traditional colors. So we've got some with gold. Okay, these are all going to be gold for a little while. We've got the purple, the brown, the pink. Pause if you want to read these. I'm not going to read everyone. This is kind of a cream color with gold. This is a darker brown. And a nice minty green. Now we're getting to silver. At a minty green? Yep. Okay, now we're getting to the silver. A beautiful white, blue, red. And it's just repeating greetings for a little while in different colors. There's the gold. This one's really nice. This one's like a really deep green. Okay, and in blue, the different shades are great to work with. And then the lavender. And this one's like a gray color. And this is like a creamy, kind of almost a more yellowy cream color. And green, and kind of a golden brown, and then a dark brown. And then this beautiful, this is such a rich purple with the gold on it. This one's a light blue, dark blue with silver. Different shade, kind of a It's kind of a nice medium blue. And this is like a smoky black color. And green and yellow and red and smoky black again. And this beautiful royal blue, a brown, golden brown. This is a deep, deep green. And pink and powder blue and gray and lavender. And that's the last one. All right, so let's get to this card. This is our giveaway card for this episode. So how that works is we're trying to promote our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So if you're watching us on our webisode page, we ask that you hop over to Paper Wishes on YouTube. There's a link if you're watching us in our video, if you make it to full screen size, and you can just click on that YouTube icon. We ask that you subscribe to, that we actually sign up for YouTube, and then go to our channel and subscribe to paperwishes.com. For this video, we ask that you give it a like, okay, thumbs up, and that you leave a comment. And then in about a week, we're going to come back and we're going to leave a comment that says, congratulations, and we're going to use your very specific YouTube username. So you have to know what your YouTube username is to identify that you've won. And then we're going to give you instructions on how to claim your card. So let's talk about this card. So this is a 5 by 6.5 inch card, which I scored right down the middle at the 2.5 inch mark, okay? And then folded this part back. So it's looking like this from the top. And then I took some beautiful paper from, let me grab it. This is 12 by 12 Joyful Christmas patterned cardstock, okay? And I took, some of it is this paper right here, the red plaid, and then the other one is this brown plaid right there. I made 2 panels, okay, to fit the 2.5 inch wide section of the brown plaid. There's one here, and then there's one over here. And then I inked the edges with my favorite gingerbread ink, glued those panels down, then inked the edges of the red, glued that in the back, okay? And then I took the image of Santa here and our oval cutting dies, and I placed the largest oval over this. It just barely fits on this, and then die cut that through my die cutting machine. And then I used red cardstock from Snowflakes and Snowfolks patterned or solid cardstock, and used that for the back part right here. And then I used some foam tape from our giant wheel of foam tape. There's 150 feet or 50 yards of foam tape on here, so it's a great deal. We also have, I wanted to mention, if you're traveling or you don't want to deal with that much foam tape, we also have it in little squares. There's 100 little squares on here, and the links to all of these are down below the video. And we also have more detailed supply lists if you click on the full color photo of each one of the cards. And if you're watching us on YouTube, there's a link in the description box below the video that'll take you to this Paper Wishes page. All right, so once that was done, we foam taped this to just the front flap here, okay? And there's a layer of foam tape between these two. And then I got to decorate the front. So I used a little jute twine right here, some brown jute twine, just made a loopy bow, and then I foam taped this one that says Jingle All the Way right there. And then I used some little red Jewel Dazzle stickers and just made these cute little embellishments right there in the corners, using a little jewel picker tool to lift them up. This is tacky, and place them makes that so much easier. And then on the inside, I used the oval. I keep wanting to say circles today. Ovals in the next size down, and just made a nice little spot to write your greeting. And then this one says, well done, you're on the nice list. So yeah, that's just a fun little card. And as I said, that's our giveaway card. So definitely participate in that. All right, let's see what else I've got here to show you. All right, so this one, you guys, is a cute little tent fold card. Okay, tent fold meaning that it can go this way. And I wanted to show you, where are they? Here they are. You can buy these by the pack like this. We sell these 10 cards with 10 envelopes. And they're called tentfold because they fold at the top of the card, but I've just turned it sideways to use it as a slimline. And I wanted to show you how you could use these because these are about 4 inches wide and then 8 1/4 inches long. So what I did was I went ahead and placed this right there. And then I did have to shave off just a tiny little amount right there. But I also used some scraps of paper on the end, and those scraps were left over from the oval card. And I used this one from Joyful Christmas, but it's the back side of it, which is this plaid. I glued it to each side, inked the edges with a little bit of that gingerbread again, and then this just got glued right over those scrap pieces, just like that. And then on the ends, I added, or the borders, these are red jewel border dazzle stickers. Placed those, and then you guys, I took this cute little scene here, and I took my little scissors, and I wanted to cut it out so that there was a layer that I could foam tape there. And you could do as many layers as you want, because remember, you get 6 of these. So I glued one down, and then I cut another one out and just foam taped that on top. And then foam taped the greetings. This one says, "'Tis the season for fun and laughter." And then this one is winter wishes and snowflake kisses. Added a little bit of 1/8 inch ribbon on top of that one in red. But I wanted to show you how easy it is to cut these out. So I started over here because I wanted to keep the base part intact. So I started right here, went next to the planter, cut around the planter, and then this tree is just kind of fuzzy. So I want you to watch the scissors, okay? I'm not gonna move the scissors, I am moving the paper. And what's great is because you're just foam taping this on top of another image, you do not have to be perfect, because whatever you miss, if you get in a little too far and cut too much of the tree, it's gonna get sort of filled in visually by the one that's glued to the card. So we're just cutting and moving like this around the tree branches, kind of roughly following that line. And then I'm going to go around the planter again. I'm just going to cut away this excess part because it's just annoying. And then we're going to go around the planter, and then I want to stop when I get to the package. And then I'm going to go around it, the bow, and go up this package on the side of the package. And then we're going to do that same kind of movement we go around the dog, or I'm going to make it kind of a rippled motion. And then we're going to go up to the tail, same thing. Okay, so you get the idea of how quick that can be. Now, yes, I've been doing this for a lot of years, so I'm pretty quick at it. But then you could just put another layer on top of that, or maybe even just cut out elements from this and foam tape that. Okay, so that's our second one. All right, so this next one, you guys, this is one of our center step die cut cards. I just had to use that non-traditional Christmas one. I thought that was so fun. And our center step cards come in packages like this. You get 5 cards, 5 envelopes. They're already die cut, scored, and folded. So you just pull them out of the package and start decorating. And I'm gonna be taking a vacation soon, and I'm gonna take some of these with me. That's one of my favorite card folds. And they're so easy to travel with. So on this one, you guys, I just cut the borders off the top and the bottom. I used the borders right here, okay? Waste not, want not, use those borders. And then I cut this one into almost a square. It's a little bit more of a rectangle shape. And then I used a little bit of this beautiful pinky rose cardstock, glitter cardstock, to mat it with. And then down here, we've got this beautiful blue Miri cardstock, and just added a strip of it down there. Then there's a little beautiful border right here that is this one right here on our white fancy border dazzle stickers, which you can buy these by the sheet now. And I just put that across the top. And then we've got a cute little Believe in the Magic of Christmas, and I foam taped that little pink tag there, a little bit of white ribbon from the 1/8 inch ribbon set. And then we've got little elements where I took a second sheet and I took my little scissors and I cut out some of the flowers that are sort of sitting on top of the wreath that show a whole flower image. So I cut out this one, and this one, and then a tiny little purple one. And foam taped those right here, if you can see the dimension there. And then added some pink Jewel Dazzle stickers. I love these because they're such a Barbie pink. And I just used my little jewel picker and picked those up and placed them right there around the wreath. So that was a really fun one to put together and easy to do. All right, so my last card, you guys, is this Christmas cracker card. Okay, so on this one, I did not use one of the little sentiments. I wanted to show you how you could do this without. This is a 6.5 by 5 inch card. It's got the little topper right here. And what I did was I went ahead and covered this card with just the right shade of green At the Lake cardstock, solid, okay? And then I, of course, inked the edges of that again. Guess what color I used? All the way around the edges. You can barely see it, but I'll tell you, it does make a difference on how your card looks. And then just put a little bit of glue right there. I will give you a hint on the glue. We use Cosmic Shimmer Specialist Acrylic Glue. And these toppers are so sort of thin and shiny that I like to spread the glue around a little bit before laying it down. Because if you don't, and you just go like this with the glue and then you set it down, you're going to see that little wiggle line from the other side. So that's my little tip on applying glue to these. Place that right there. And then you guys, I took 2 more of these and my scissors, and first of all I cut out all the little corner pieces, and then I cut out a full piece of this holly with the poinsettia, and then on my last piece, my second full sheet of these cards, like I used 3. I used 1 for the base, 2 for the full piece of the holly and the poinsettia and the corners, and then my third piece I just cut out the poinsettia. I foam taped these pieces right here, foam taped this large piece, and then foam taped this piece on top of it. Okay, then we've got our cute little tiny words and phrases Christmas greeting dazzles, which is so great. They come in all these colors. I think there's a green. Yep, there's a green there. And sometimes you just have a little bit of room and you just need a little sentiment there. So I like to use a little pokey tool to lift up those tiny words and just add it like that. And then you'll notice there are some really shiny little bits here that have dimension. And I used a little 3D crystal lacquer on this. Now you could have done that on any of these cards to give a little sort of enamel look to your elements. And how I did that was I just took this and I found a couple of the little berries that I wanted to highlight. You could do all of the little clusters, but I just did like a little dot, like right there. And then maybe if there's a cluster of 3, I only did 1 berry or 2 berries, and that's all I needed to do. And then in the center, I did a large kind of little blob right there. I let it dry overnight because if I was going to put this in the mail, I'd want to make sure that these dried completely. So just think ahead, maybe make all your cards, go back, add the crystal lacquer to it, let them dry overnight, and then they're absolutely perfect to drop in the mail. So you guys, we have a great money saver on this collection. As I said, super fun to make your Christmas cards with. And you can take papers that you already have and mix and match. You can get the same paper and get very different looks from it. Thanks so much for joining me today. Money savers right there. Supplies are down below. And if you're watching me on our webisode page, if you're watching us on our YouTube page, just look below the video in the description box and you'll find a link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. Thanks for joining me. Participate in our giveaway, and I'll see you in the next one.